Shannon, welcome to Bamberg, welcome to Freak City. How are you feeling? How are you today?
Feeling good. I'm about a week in now, still getting used to the whole environment, the atmosphere out here, but I'm feeling pretty good though.
The first question that we always ask every new player here is, what do we have to know about you?
About me, I'm a laid-back guy, easygoing. I don't require too much. In my opinion, I probably do to my family, but in my opinion, I don't really need that much. Trying to be a fun guy, a happy guy, bring energy to the team, to the city, and hopefully a guy that can help us win.
What do Dwight Howard, Al-Farouq Aminu, and Derek Favors and Shannon Scott have in common? Do you know that?
From Atlanta, I'm guessing maybe Mr. Basketball in Atlanta or in Georgia?
Mr. Georgia Basketball.
Yeah, Mr. Georgia Basketball, yeah.
So that's the area you grew up in?
Yeah, that's the area I'm from. Born and raised. I lived there in my off seasons, but I was born there, so I've been there all my life.
What did it mean back then to be Mr. Georgia Basketball? Because if you look at the names, it sounds like a big title.
Yeah, it's definitely a great experience, great accomplishment. Just be able to go out there and say that everything you did for your for that season was noticed by everybody. I think it's a combination of winning and individual play, team play, all these things. So I mean, just being able to say that I'm in a group with those guys is a great accomplishment.
Before we get to your professional career, maybe walk us through your college career first. Where did you play? How was it?
I went to Ohio State. Definitely a different experience from Georgia. Weather was completely different, so that was a different factor for me. But I mean, I loved college. Spent 4 years there, graduated from there. Had a few deep NCAA tournament runs there. A great time. Met some great teammates. Team was pretty successful while I was playing there. Played with a lot of good guys. A lot of guys that are NBA playing well right now. So I mean, it was a good experience.
Going maybe even one step further back for you to get to basketball. We have guys that maybe get to basketball themselves, get to basketball a bit later maybe. For you, was the path always clear? Because I think your father maybe was one of the biggest names when he was playing.
Yeah, so my dad played basketball way back in the day. I didn't get a chance to watch him play live, but I saw a lot of video. But yeah, I mean, ever since I was born, basketball has been in my family's life. It wasn't like a force for me to play. I didn't have to play basketball. I wanted to play. I was around the game so much that I fell in love with the game, so I definitely wanted to make that happen. But yeah, with him playing basketball, kind of having me in that environment from a young age, I kind of saw what it was and knew what I wanted to do.
Just really quickly for the fans maybe, he's Charlie Scott. Can you tell us what he achieved during his career?
Yeah, so my dad is Charlie Scott. He's the first African-American to attend North Carolina. He won an Olympic gold medal. He won an NBA championship, Final Fours in college. So, I mean, yeah, he's been to the highest level of basketball throughout his career. So, I mean, he told me a lot about his career and definitely a lot about what he's been through in his life. So I just try to, take that in every time I play and kind of just remember what he's gone through for sure.
So you can say that maybe was an inspiration for you, right?
Yeah, it definitely was. Definitely was an inspiration for me to play.
So after college, you then tried to pursue your professional career. You had some, I'd say, switches between G League and Europe. How did things go back then?
Yeah, so I mean, first year out of college, I went to camp with the Raptors, played there for a little bit, and then to the G League team there. After that, I went to Greece. Spent a season out there. Greece was definitely the whole America-Europe thing was a very big change at first. Was able to get through that the first year, learn the different type of lifestyle, different type of play out there. Was definitely good to experience both, to see how you adapt and adjust to each league. But yeah, I mean, I've been back and forth G League and overseas a couple of times. It's definitely a change in both leagues, style of play, way of life, all these type of things. But I definitely feel like it's they both can prepare you for each one. I mean, there's a lot of things in the G League that kind of prepare you for Europe and vice versa. So it's been good for both ways.
So you've been prepared for a couple of years right now. When you get on the court, we saw you for a couple of seconds actually this time. I'm sure you get more playing time in the future. What is it that the fans can expect you? I think we saw it's maybe defense first. You already had a stripped ball there back then.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to be an impact on the defensive end of the court. I think no matter where you play, whatever league you play in, if you can play defense, you're going to find a way to be an impact. I mean, a lot of leagues are different in scoring, the way the offense is ran, but every league needs a defender or needs somebody that's going to play hard on defense. So I mean, I kind of take pride in making sure no matter where I go, wherever I play, I want to have a defensive impact for sure. And then on the offensive end, just being a playmaker. We have a lot of good guys here, a lot of guys that are capable of making plays, scoring the ball. So definitely trying to just come in here, help out with that, get the guys the ball where they can be successful, and then just going from there.
It's then defense first. Back then in the summer league with the Spurs, you also hit one game-winning shot in the game against the Celtics. What is it that we can expect on the offensive end?
Yeah, so that was a long time ago, but yeah, I mean, I definitely remember that. It was a great experience having a chance to do that, kind of getting us to I think that was the Final Four and then to the championship, winning out there. But yeah, offensive end, I'm going to be a playmaker. I got to keep the team rolling, give the team a spark off the bench, give it some energy, kind of getting the crowd into the game, all these things, as well as being able to create for my own, make open shots, being ready when the ball gets back to me. But yeah, definitely my forte is definitely being a playmaker. I mean, like I said before, we have a lot of guys who can make shots and make things happen. So getting them into position where they can be successful and where they can achieve and be in position to score is my main thing.
You now got the chance to experience Freak City. Have you maybe heard about Freak City before, talking to guys maybe that even played here? Because I saw on the G League team there was Darian Atkins on your team back then. Mm-hmm. Have you maybe talked to some guys that know
I actually just talked to Darian last night. We didn't really speak about Freak City, but I've kind of read up on it a little bit. And after my first game, I saw the environment, the atmosphere of the arena and all that stuff. So, I mean, it's definitely the loudest place I played in Europe for sure. Fans were so into the game from start to finish. Just the whole atmosphere was great.
You'll now get the chance also to play against Will Cherry in the Frankfurt game. Have you talked to him?
I haven't yet. I haven't talked to Will. I forgot he just got out there. But yeah, it seems like a lot of guys from that team is actually over here right now, which is really, really fun. Yeah,
a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. We're excited to see what you will bring to the team. So thanks for your time and have fun here.
Right, but thank you so much.